All right, welcome to today's market review. Today is Friday, July 24th. We're just gonna go over today. So today I took two shorts, both were losses, but let's go see what happened. So coming in today, first thing I do is I look at the high time frames. I looked at the monthly. We came in there previously. Look at the weekly. We have this gap that we've already used. Pay no attention to that personally. And then I look at the daily, and then here we got to the 12 hour. So coming in today, we had this 12-hour gap, which was a fresh gap. I like to use new gaps every single day when it comes to high time frame, anything above the 12-hour. And then I looked at MQ also. And Q also came into this gap right here. As you can see, when we use these gaps, we do include the volume imbalance right there. So the gap is actually that. So boom, we got into that gap. So immediately I'm predominantly going to be looking for shorts for the day, regardless of what happens, right? We sweep these lower daily lows or whatever. I'm still looking for shorts. So alas, I chose to trade ES because we were closer into the gap, and I thought this would be the stronger asset to trade. And also during London session, ES had swept a 4-hour high. So I was like, okay, we swept here, so this is the stronger asset, right? Because we had a clean sweep during London session, meaning liquidity was purged and we should be going lower. Should be the asset that we trade to go lower. And yeah, this, like if you look at ES versus NQ here, I'll just take these off so we can flip quickly. You can see that NQ was more bearish. Now, yeah, it kind of just is what it is, period. But it's also a Friday. Anyways, so let's dive into the lower time frames. So we're just going to jump into the 1 minute. So we're already bearish, and we have come from a daily. So I just waited the first 15 minutes to look for a short setup, right? And that also being said, here on ES, we did come back into these 15-minute fair value gaps right there. And I like the way that we're working in them. It didn't have closes inside it, so I was like, yeah, that's definitely bearish. And that's my setup, looking for intermediate time frames to then continue the trend. So we go down to the 1 minute here. So we wait our first 15 minutes. 45. Now, all we're going to be looking for is a change in the state of delivery. Since we've already come from a daily, so market's going to want to run. So I keyed off this order block right here. We had our lower time frame sweeps there and there. Low time frame sweep right there. And then our order block formed once we closed this large candle here. So then my entry was like this, and I was targeting way lower. These stacked lows down here. That's what I was targeting. This is what I was looking for the day. And yes, I would have taken some partials here and here, and eventually closing my full trade down there. So this trade got stopped out over here, and then I was like, okay, cool, I got stopped out here. Now let's look for the next change in the state of delivery to the downside. So it was this here. So we had us trading down there, and then we came up, took that lower time frame liquidity here, and this was my second trade once we had closed below this candle there, and ended up getting stopped out. So those were my two trades. And yeah, it didn't it didn't work out well. Unfortunately, it really just is what it is. But the market did end up going down lower once we came back into this 12-hour gap up here. We retested it and it kept going down. So, I mean, what could I have done better today? Maybe I think I should have waited for us to come back into the 12-hour gap and retested it. But then in my back testing, I've also seen that um, sometimes we don't have to wait for us to come back to that gap because we've already come from that gap. So market's going to want to run. But today it's Friday and it's just lower probability. So it just didn't work out today. But that's okay. So yeah, I executed my plan and everything was done well. So yeah, that's it for today. Good trading, really. Managed risk, executed my plan. So yeah, can't ask for more. And we're done.